Hey, welcome back to Skill-Based Podcasting. This is episode 37. I'm Elias, and this is Ty.
And my ass hurts today.
Why?
I don't know why I'm so sore.
My bad, bro.
Yes, thanks. Valentine's Day did a number on me. Yeah, I don't know. I woke up and I don't know if it was my girlfriend's dog tucked into my legs all night, but my ass cheeks just feel like I did a bunch of squats. I can't really explain it, but...
Not going to say
that's how we're starting. No, you can say it. I get it. I mean, I don't know why I just brought that up randomly, but yeah, my ass is a little sore.
I do legs once or twice a week, and every time I do, my ass is sore. I'm like, when is it not going to be sore? I'm just not getting stronger.
It's $1 million question. When will my ass not be sore? Yeah, it's inconvenient.
Yeah,
it's every time I bend down, every time I do anything, it's just a tightness. It's
dude, my back is fucked up. I will say I need to replace my gaming chair. I got it 2020.
Do you have a gaming chair or do you have an office chair?
I have a gaming chair.
You need to get an office chair.
It's so ass.
Yeah, you need to get an office chair.
Don't want to spend money.
You have a Secret Labs one?
I have a Secret Lab, yeah.
Yeah, you should get an actual, this saved my life.
I was going to say, it never gets more comfy. It's just rock hard.
I'm telling you, this saved my life because I used to have a gaming chair.
Yeah.
And
they're freaking hoax.
Ass was permanently sore.
Yeah.
That thing, especially if you're playing long sessions like we were when we were streaming and shit.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable. And then I got this and I was this is how don't fall victim, gamers. Do not fall victim to that leather.
It's marketing.
It's bullshit.
It's the same thing
the leather gaming chairs at all.
It's the same thing as gaming.
My girlfriend has they had one in the warehouse and they were like, do you want this? I was like, fuck no.
No.
She's like, what do you mean? It looks nice. It looks legit. And I was like, it looks nice at first, and then after a month of sitting in it, it just sucks. I will never get one of those again. And she was like, "Oh, okay."
That's all it is looks.
It's all looks. It's all the aesthetic.
No comfortability. Yeah.
We should have capitalized on that.
What?
Back during COVID when everybody was lick 'em, stick 'em, getting their My First Streamer kit.
Yeah.
And it was all the same shit, and it was these gaming chairs and everything. We should have capitalized on that because I'm sure they made a fucking bag.
They really did. Now they're being revealed though by us.
Yeah, they
being
suck.
Exposed.
Yeah, we'll never get a Secret Lab sponsorship now, but we only support products we like.
Yeah, we don't believe in Secret Labs. Sorry. So what was last week's community question?
Last week's community question, we asked everybody what is the most annoying gaming trend in recent years, and
gaming chairs.
We did not even mention that.
We did.
I guess it kind of falls into the streamer, content creator kind of thing because everyone has them. But we got some good feedback. Some that I don't necessarily agree with, but I'm going to read them anyway from the Discord. The first response we had was from Threat. Threat said, I feel like there are too many games that are too perfect. It's fun when a game has bugs and funny moments. I like how Arc Raiders has bugs and dramatic lighting, and while that isn't great for competitive, it makes the game fun and gives it personality. I get what you're saying. I don't think I would be the one to ever complain about a game being too perfect, because that just means it's good. But the glitches and things do make for funny moments.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying there. But then he ruins it, because he follows this up with saying, plus, why do no games have jiggle physics? I feel like if my Arc Raider skin has a fat ass, I should be able to enjoy the motion.
Why is that part of the comment?
Why did you follow up something so thoroughly put together with that?
Is that what he thinks is a game not being perfect?
Yeah.
Or is it just completely unrelated?
No jiggle physics? I'm not playing this shit. Negative review on Steam.
I will say I agree with the first one to a certain extent.
Okay.
I know what he's saying, and this is kind of the argument with human art versus AI art.
Yeah.
The flaws are what makes it beautiful. The flaws are what makes it unique. The flaws are the things you remember. I think I responded to it and said something about Oblivion and Elder Scrolls, and I was like, those janky interactions you have with NPCs are literally what everyone remembers about the Elder Scrolls games. And those are all the clips and funny reels you see of a fucking dude being have you seen any tigers in this area? I'm looking for tigers. And there's one jumping at him in the background of the conversation. Just shit like that. If it was a perfect game made by AI, to be absolutely perfect, none of those flaws would be in the game. It would lose the human spirit. So that part I agree with. But when you get to the point where the game's just so janky that it doesn't even work good,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, they should have did more work. But yeah, I agree with that overall. Also, like, I mean, I'll talk about this later because it's going to come up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Islander Boy said microtransactions, but mainly how games push them while not even improving the game. Looking at you, EA, which that's the big thing that Apex had for so long. Like they were just pushing heirlooms nonstop for a crazy price. Like that's microtransactions. I think they're split into two things. Like you have like the little battle pass that's like $10, $20 tops. The little skins that if you get a bundle, it's like $20. But these heirloom events were like $150. And I think one of them, I forget which event it was. It was when they did the death box.
Yeah,
it was like $300 if you bought things.
Also,
like an idiot.
To me, it's the microtransactions thing is separated into two different things. There's things you pay for where you know what you're getting.
Okay.
And then there's the random loot boxes. Those are the ones I fucking hate.
You hate the
like CS crates. Overwatch really started this with the random loot boxes. You didn't know what you were going to get. And you could even get stuff you already had. So you would just get like
bad.
You would get banners of like, oh, I have this.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so that is like in my opinion, that's very predatory on like gamers' wallets because they're just like you keep buying new loot boxes to like get the thing you want. You don't get it, and you just keep buying them. I mean, we've had this conversation about CS gambling and stuff, and I've heard they're actually cutting back on that or changing it completely. Okay. But I don't know if that's true, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I hate microtransactions where it's randomized. So you don't know what you're getting. Yeah. If you know what you're getting, it's like a skin. It's like $5, $10. Like at least it's a very clear transaction of what's happening
up front. You know what you're getting in return for your money.
But yeah.
Alex said, I think games have gone a bit overboard on chat monitoring. I'm sure it's mostly done by AI and makes an appeal process non-existent. There's definitely no appeal process now in like any of these games. Like I think Stank got banned on Raiders. Is he still banned?
Probably. Nah. Yeah, I think he's banned up until like the day like after the window closes.
Yeah, it was like a month that
he's not going to be able to do the expedition.
And I know Rivals was like very big with chat monitoring because like there was like a lot of things like you couldn't even mention. It would just automatically filter it.
It's bad, dude. There's so many false bans now. Yeah. Like it's crazy. Also, like not to get too political, but like it does kind of lean into like freedom of speech. Like who defines what hate speech is, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I mean, they are private companies. They can decide that for themselves, what they want in their game, and that's fine. But it's a little ridiculous, man. Like when you can't talk shit in a COD lobby, and without like thinking about in the back of your head, like, am I going to get banned if I say this? If I call this guy dog shit?
Yeah.
It's like, that's not good.
Yeah. Spooderpool. He said, I absolutely hate leakers. As a Rivals player and a huge comic book fan, it is so hyped to see the new characters getting added, but if they just get spoiled, it's not the same experience as that shock and first goon to Emma. Another response that's like, well thought, I'm on board with you, and then you end it with some fucking gooner shit.
The actual point is at the end that he cares about.
The actual point. We had a lot of responses on Discord. So one is from Eric. He said the worst gaming trend is everything needs to have a rank or competitive mode. Like we are seeing games that don't need a competitive playlist get a competitive playlist of some sort. Marathon is the first example, or the fact I saw a mod for Minecraft that added ranked. And this is coming from someone who owns an esport organization. You're not going to get agreement from us, I don't think. Like we liked ranked and competitive.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know what he's saying though. I kind of agree, especially with like certain modes where it's focused on fun and like social interactions, and then they throw a ranked mode in it. But I think with Marathon, they had it in mind at the very early stages of development that this is like a competitive extraction.
Yeah.
But like, for example, if they throw a ranked mode in Arc Raiders, like a lot of people wanted, like that just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or like feel like the essence of the game at all. So I know what he's saying.
Yeah. And I get it. Sometimes you just like whatever happened to just having fun. But
yeah, exactly.
We've talked about this plenty of times. Some people like us, like we have fun when it's ranked and competitive.
And there's even an argument for like ranked ruining battle royales and like what was fun about them. And like just getting on with your boys playing Warzone. And then PUBG added ranked. Mm-hmm. You know, there's Warzone ranked now. Apex has ranked. It's like maybe they could have left ranked for the actual competitive games that are like 5v5, 4v4, like Counter-Strike, etc. But there's a market for it, so they're going to do it.
There's a market. I didn't know that there were mods to make Minecraft ranked. That's
That's crazy, bro.
That's actually
what do you just
nuts.
whoever can build up to the fucking Ender portal the fastest,
who can run the Ender Dragon?
Yeah.
Kuda said, in my opinion, the worst gaming trend is AAA games are too afraid to break the mold and have no originality. Call of Duty has been the same game every year for years, but they still sell a new game every year. Whereas indie titles bloom with creativity, like games like Black Myth Wukong and hopefully the upcoming game Crimson Desert. Amazing art style, creative storyline, and newer game mechanics that AAA studios are too afraid to take the risk to try.
Yeah, we're seeing ramifications of this right now in the industry. Like AAA games are flopping more than they used to.
And these indie games are blowing up more because they do have original art styles and stories and creativity. And I don't think it's AAA is too afraid to do it. They just have seen the process for so long and reap the benefits that it's like, why break it if it's not broken, or why fix it if it's not broken? Like we get the checks every fucking year by doing this thing. I think they're starting to realize like, hey, we got to do something.
I think they played their hand now. Like it's been going too long, and people are finally like with Black Ops 7. Like I tried that game one time and I was like, holy fuck, I cannot. No one could. You couldn't pay me to play this shit. Like I'll fucking bash my head against the monitor playing Call of Duty multiplayer in 2026. So like. Yeah, I mean, also there's a lot of freedom with being an indie dev where you can try things. You don't have like a corporation above you, like, and shareholders like Microsoft being like, we need that COD game in November. Yeah,
just put it out as quick as you can, kind of thing. The last one I'll read from Discord is from Based Hunter. He said, I appreciate how much you guys emphasize these companies have control over how their games are released because no one wants to see all the good parts of the movie in the trailer. We need to be surprised and feel like we haven't already purchased the game or know how it feels before we even pick up the sticks. Seems like we will have to accept some level of AI within these games in the future, but cheating on multiplayer-based shooters is easily the worst. So the first part of that, he's talking about how much people are showing in their trailers and shit like that, and how we don't want to feel like we've already seen or experienced everything before we even get a chance to play it.
Yeah.
The flip side to that is if you don't show enough,
it's like, what the fuck is this?
High Guard, for instance, you kind of miss the momentum of anticipation for your game. Yeah. So there's like a balance, but I get the comparison he's making. Like you don't want to see all the good parts of a movie in the trailer. Yeah. Like
I do hate that, bro. Yeah. I feel like movie trailers are like 5 minutes. You know
the whole plot, and you're like, what the fuck?
It goes through every fucking part of the plot.
You got to have that sweet spot of showing just enough to like give them a taste. But like,
trailers are an art for sure. Like knowing what to show.
You got to nail it.
It also depends how long the process is up to like your first trailer to like when the game releases. Yeah. Like that first trailer Marathon dropped. What was it, like fucking 3 years ago? Yeah. It was super fucking cool and unique. Mm-hmm. It has a super cool song like soundtrack over it. It's just the dude getting shot in the water and it's like slow mo, and it's like just all the like glitches out, and it's like, okay, this is different. Yeah, and that's all they showed. There was really, I don't even think people knew it was an extraction shooter when that came out.
They just knew it was
like,
a new game.
Yeah, so like it depends how long you have, but High Guard is weird because the second trailer they put out, where it like showed, it like explained how the game works, kind of like stage by stage. I feel like they should have put that one out instead of that vague ass one that were just like all these heroes doing abilities. And it's like, that was like, people are like, oh, it's just a hero shooter. Yeah. But it was like, I don't know the right answer, to be honest.
That one's tough. Yeah. Because it's like, you have to pique the interest of the consumer, but you don't want to give away too much. But like at the same time, you kind of have to nowadays because it's like
people want to know what it is.
The market's so hard, like you have to find a way to like get the interest. So it's a tough.
And then there's also advantage to being a little mysterious too. So it's a balancing act. Yeah. Let's see if there's any from like YouTube here. I think people left their comments on the short I posted actually.
Yeah, for the most part.
You read YouTube or Discord?
I've read Discord, yeah.
Okay. This looks like Ed and Eddie said, he also said microtransactions. Selling cosmetics like character skins is totally fine, but selling perks that guarantee you certain advantages that the rest of the player base can't get just by playing the game like normal is ridiculous.
Like pay to win shit.
Yeah, so pay to win shit. That is something I hate about mobile games, and why I'm like anti-mobile game is like there's so much of that, dude. Pay to win shit. It's like you can just spend like $1,000 and you're just a god on there.
Right.
What does this guy say? No clue. He said Ubisoft still producing slop. I was like, that is, dude. Ubisoft was like, I let me see what I said to him on here. Yeah, I said when I was a kid, they were like, Ubisoft was known for like it was going to be quality.
Yeah, it was like Top Dog.
And then they just fell off so fast, dude.
They really did, dude.
Now it's like you see Ubisoft and you're like, ugh. That's probably going to suck.
Want this shit.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like a couple bad games, even one bad game nowadays will just like tarnish your reputation, and you know, people just they don't give you a second chance.
Yeah. And it becomes obvious they're more focused on making profit than like letting their devs just have artistic full expression of like whatever they want to make.
Right. Well, that was last week's community question. We appreciate you guys answering. As always, this week's community question.
Start your self-expression. Express yourself. It's time for the community question. Community question.
It kind of goes hand in hand with what we'll talk about with Arc Raiders, but we wanted to ask you guys, is abusing glitches in video games considered cheating? And for me, I know a lot of people are going to be like, yes, absolutely, because there is that competitive nature in games, and you know, some people do abuse it.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit more of a gray area.
100%.
Because sometimes it can be funny. Like the other day, so the glitch with Arc Raiders that went around last week was the infinite like duplication of items.
Yeah.
So I was watching Peanut, and the first game he's on, some guy runs up to him and was like, "Hey, you want a rubber duck?" And he's just throwing rubber ducks at him nonstop. And it was like a funny moment.
Yeah.
And everything. And
It's not
like
hurting anyone.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I guess it is, because it's like that's free money.
That's true.
Like that's a fuck ton of stash value.
Yeah, and also you can do it with actual good items.
But like it's not malicious.
Yeah,
I would say. Like I know some people were probably doing that in a malicious way, where they were just reaping the fucking benefits of just replicating all these things to get their stash value up before they hot fixed it. But for me, I think if it's meant for like funny shit, yeah. But a lot of the glitches that you see specifically in like Arc Raiders, like the wall hiding or like hiding in the map of Stella, like that's abusing a glitch, because you're doing that not to like have fun. You're doing that to like ruin someone else's experience.
Yeah, you're playing outside of the limits of the game, like in a way that the other person's not. You just have a clear advantage.
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Like you're just shooting them through a wall and they can't even hit you or see you. Like it's not even. I think, but there's a difference between that and what happened with Halo 2. Where some of the button exploits became part of the competitive scene and they never fixed them. Like BXR. Yeah. If you don't know what BXR is in Halo 2, you could hit B, whatever your melee button is, and then X is the reload, and you hit shoot. So you would basically melee and shoot at the same time, and you would be able to one-hit kill someone if you were aiming at their head. So your melee would hit, and then you would shoot them in the head. So it could be like, psh, but it was a button combo. You had to do like a fighting game style button combo. So it was a skill gap that it was in the game. And also they just didn't fix shit back then, like in patches, like as much. So they just never fixed it. And now that's synonymous with like, that's a lot of what people say makes Halo 2 like competitive better than Halo 3 is BXR. There's also RRX, which is a double shot with the BR. It's like, but you basically hit, I think it's shoot, and reload for something like that. Yeah. But that was another one. Like those are technically exploits, but everyone can do them. You can all see each other. You're not shooting through walls, like, and it's hard to do. So it made the game more interesting. I mean, they used it in the pro scene in MLG. You would see Walshy like BXR someone, and everyone's like, oh, you know, it was like a cool thing.
Right. Well, I mean, even something light as that, like it is considered an exploit, like tap strafing in Apex. That was not meant to be in the game, but they found it.
Yeah.
And then like they struggle forever to like find a solution for it, and then they did, and it pissed everyone off. So now it's just in the game, and that's not something that everyone can do. It's specific to MNK players and wasn't meant to be in the game, but people use it. It's part of the skill gap. Like it's a movement thing in Apex Legends. I think, like, you know, I talked about the duplication thing with Peanut. There was a stream like a couple weeks ago where like he was abusing, I say that very lightly with this instance, but like the snap hook glitch, like he was flying around the map and it was funny as shit. And it's like, that's innocent. Like that's not harming anything or anybody. So I think sometimes like when people see like, oh, this glitch, it's getting abused, like they automatically just start thinking like, this game's fucking shit. People are abusing this. It's a bunch of cheaters. I don't really think it's cheating.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing anything on their end that's like exploiting a system. Like they're finding something in the game.
The game's
that's
broken.
there. Like,
right. If there's anyone to blame, it's the
game, and
not
they
the players.
have to fix it.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that. Because like the people, even though I think it's fucking pathetic, anyone would go into the ceiling of Stella and just kill people.
Right.
Like it's the game's fault.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, they need to fix that shit like immediately.
If you break it, they will come. Like they will find the shit. Like I've mentioned this before. I still don't know how people stumble upon these fucking glitches. Like the duplication glitch for Arc Raiders was like not a simple process. Like it was a very specific thing that someone found out somehow, and then it just became like it spread like wildfire.
Like the fucking stim glitch in Warzone. It was like, throw a
yo,
smoke grenade at the wall, pick it up, drop this, grab a stim. I'm like, who figured this shit out?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that one was bad because it broke the game.
Yeah,
you'd be in the last little circle and there's just no one there. They're just out in the wild stimming forever,
nonstop. Apex had it too, like the infinite heals in the gas and shit like that. Like that stuff does break the game, but I just don't know how people have the
figure
time
it out.
Even if they did, it's like pure accident that you find it out. So how do you remember the process that you just did, or like even start the process of like, I wonder if I do this, it'll lead to this. Like
this is where I get into my conspiracy theory shit, because I think those like super specific glitches are like a dev put them in the game and told someone,
and then they
like a player, or they just spread it themselves. And they're just like,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Because how do you figure that shit out, dude?
There's no way.
So weird.
There's no way.
So weird.
Because even if like my Raider gets stuck somewhere, I can't remember what I just did to make him like get stuck there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like if you're pressing 15 different button combinations, moving things around in your inventory, then splitting them and doing, it's like, how do you
exact
even remember?
order?
Like you knew how to do that, and that's how it spread. But they had some other glitches that like happen as a result of this. So they hotfixed the duplication one, and with the hotfix of the duplication one, there was a weapon repair glitch that happened. That was, again, not a simple process. It was like you had to move something, equip it, move it, like move the weapon slots and shit like that, and it would automatically repair broken weapons. And people were starting to abuse that, where it was like, oh, you got a Bobcat, you need to fix it, just do this and fucking do it.
And that's different in Ark because that completely ruins the whole economy. People having to struggle for money and parts, and like it just makes the game pointless. That's the whole point of the extraction shooter.
Especially leading up to this expedition where you're trying to get this stash value for your permanent skill points. Like I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, I heard that when they did this hot fix, they were, I guess, reviewing people's accounts that like did abuse it, and people could face bans for it. I don't know if they were taking the value out of their. I mean, they track it some way, because when you get killed by a cheater and report it, they track your inventory, because they'll be like, oh, you were rewarded this because you got killed unfairly or whatever. So like they have a way to track these people that like duplicated 500 rubber duckies from Bird City,
and then maybe one day they're going to log on and they're just going to be down like $100,000. Like, what?
Well, so the game is definitely buggy. We've seen that for quite some time now, but they had the duplication glitch, then they had the gun fix glitch, and then they had the infinite ammo glitch, where like, again, you could just switch weapons. It might have been the same thing as like the repair your weapon thing, but like basically it was just like infinite ammo.
Damn.
So you could just dump. And then I guess when they started doing these patches, they had an instance where a lot of players were reporting they were going to exfil or extract through raider hatches, and their whole stash would be full. They just did a whole raid. They would leave, get back to the lobby, and they would have nothing. Like their stash was empty, so like they were losing.
You
all the
get
shit.
nothing.
So
You lose.
This game has its issues.
I haven't been on Ark in like 10 days.
I haven't either.
And I think all of these glitches like happened within that span.
They did, yeah.
There's just nothing left for me to do, so I have no reason to play.
Right. Well, they released a new event. You didn't see that? It's like
I
an
did.
officially unofficial PvE. They released a post about it. So they said, the post said, "You watch my back, I'll watch yours. That's how Speranza keeps ticking. Join your fellow raiders in celebrating the shared watch. Team up with strangers, turn your barrels on the machines, and earn rewards in the process." So it's the shared watch event. And
So you team up with other randoms, and it gives you something better if you do that.
I guess, and you take on the Ark. I haven't played it, so I can't speak with like full knowledge.
I know it's not full PVE. You can
Right.
still shoot each other.
Right. But you get less XP if you participate in PvP in this mode.
Okay.
So
So, it
it's like-
incentivizes PVE.
Yeah. So it's
Like to
definitely
team
like
up.
an incentive for this, which I think is fucking weird. But
Yeah, they didn't want to go full just like you can't shoot other raiders.
yeah,
So they're like just kind of incentivizing you to team up with randoms.
which
Interesting.
definitely seems like, you know, they've tiptoed around this issue for quite some time with this PvE versus PvP. They've said like PvP was not the focus of their game, but like
Yeah.
they know that there's a player base that really likes that. They know
Yeah.
that there's a player base that doesn't. So it seems like they're trying to find the balance, whereas something like Marathon is
Yeah, did we talk about this last time?
what?
They said they will not have aggression
No,
based
no, we didn't
matchmaking.
talk about this.
Yeah, I'll read the tweet right here. Marathon will not have aggression based matchmaking like Arc Raiders. We don't have special matchmaking rules to separate non-combat oriented players, but we will provide tools like proximity chat so those players can meet and communicate in game. In Marathon, the tension and suspicion of not being sure whether other players are hostile is the core of the survival experience. It's that uncertainty that drives how unpredictable each run can be. That's from Joe Ziegler, game director. That's exactly
That's
what
who
we've been
played-
saying for
yeah,
weeks. Is
that-
like,
So that's
that-
the guy that played with Peanut and Gingy, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
In that play test.
and that's what we've been saying. Like, we like when there's unpredictability if someone's going to shoot you or not.
Yeah.
I think Marathon's just going to be a blood fest. It's just
100%. They're going to have
nobody's teaming up.
They don't
bro.
have the aggression based matchmaking, so they're literally going toe to toe. Because Arc has gotten some flack for using that system. People, because it takes away from the predictability of it. And
But it's also got some praise because there's
It
a
has
lot of
got
PvE
praise too,
players
yeah.
that just want to be a super friendly, frolic through the meadow with flowers in it with each other in solos, which is fine. But
right. And everything that we've seen from Marathon with the trailers, the marketing, even the most recent playtest that they just did after the PlayStation State of Play, it seems like they're going more into the bloodthirsty, competitive PvP route. They're not going to have the aggression-based matchmaking. We talked about the rank system that they're going to have.
Yep.
But they also said that they're not going to have a safe pocket system. So they said they might consider it in the future based on player feedback. But this is like they are maximizing
they want to
the
just
stakes.
Yeah.
They're like, you're going in
Nothing's
here.
for
It's going to be
free.
fucking dangerous. The Arc, we saw it in the playtest. The Arc or the AI, I forget what they call them in this game.
UESC.
They're dangerous. They keep coming. Like, there's a lot of stakes when you enter a Marathon game, and they're going all in on it. Like, I think it's going to be a totally different experience than Arc Raiders.
I heard also, just while we mentioned the UESC, which is like the AI, like robots you fight, I guess, in Marathon, from like the early playtest to that leak, that Chinese gameplay leak or whatever. One of the main things they were saying was like they made the USC like way harder.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the complaints early was like they were kind of just a side thing. Like you just kill them real quick and they're not a big deal. So with them being harder and people trying to fucking kill you, being invisible and shit, like it's gonna be a bloodbath, dude. Like I don't think anyone's gonna be like, hey yo, you wanna team up to kill this little mini boss?
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I think
It's possible it'll happen, but
there's
it's not
going
gonna
to be
be.
instances, but they definitely seem like they're going a different route, which could be good, could be bad.
I think it's good in just the fact that it'll separate it from Arc.
We'll find out. They're doing an open play test
Yeah.
February 26th. That weekend, you'll be able to play it for free, test it out, see what's different since the last play test.
Yep. Server Slam.
Server Slam.
It's from Thursday to Monday, I believe.
Yeah. So we'll be trying it. We'll
Yep.
see what we feel. I watched the play test, a bit of it.
We have to try it. They're paying us.
Yeah, they're paying us apparently, according to everybody on fucking Instagram. Like they're paying us because you guys just happen to see our marathon videos, but
The Bungie haters are so vicious.
they are. So I watched the playtest and I can only I haven't got my hands on it. So it's hard for me. Like I'm more of a hands-on kind
me
of person.
too.
So I have to see the game, play it myself.
Yep.
Watching it, it seemed like there was a lot going on, but the animations and shit I thought were fucking cool.
I think it looks
the
great.
rezzing, even when someone fully dies, you can still res them. It takes
Saw that.
longer
Yeah,
time,
very
which
long.
I think is cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And so many people are talking shit about the art style. When you saw it in motion in the game, I thought it looked fucking great.
I don't get that whole thing, bro. Like that is baffling to me.
I thought it looked cool and unique. You
Yeah.
guys want unique shit, you just got it.
I think people just don't like it, and some people.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't, but I
mean,
look
I was
at it
just-
and I can't say that I think it looks like slop.
People
I think
calling
looks
it
cool.
People calling it Concord 3 is fucking insane. Like
That's the new thing now, where it's
it's just saying a game is Concord.
Concord. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was it's not even comparable.
No, it's really not.
Like the art style looks so cool and original. Like if you don't like it, it's fine, but it's not. I don't know. Even the cinematic trailers are just dripping with aura. Like the Destroyer one they put out
Yeah.
and the other one.
Yeah, the
How do you
sounds.
compare this with Concord?
Yeah, you can't.
It's insane.
It's just you're not forming an actual thought. You're just going to the default response to things.
I think it's a lot of jaded Destiny 2 players because of
could
the way
be
that Bungie mishandled Destiny 2 in its later half.
Yeah.
That people are just pissed about, even though the
I
game
could
was
see that.
super fucking successful.
Yeah.
So even that argument is kind of wrong. It's you were playing Bungie 2 though,
Right.
even though you're mad at them.
Yeah, I mean, everything I saw, I can't see how you could say it looks like shit. Because I thought it looked cool. I thought it really added to the environment from
Yeah.
what I saw. I will say I thought a cool feature is when you go to loot something, you have the inventory slots pop up and it randomizes what populates. It's not just
I saw
left to
that,
right.
yeah.
I thought that was a cool little feature.
One thing I'll say that I don't like what it looks like is the inventory. How it looks really. I mean, I get it. It's part of the aesthetic, but it almost looks like a placeholder for the actual UI. It's just very rectangular and I don't know. Being rectangular is fine, but it just looks very basic. I think they make the guns look like a simpler version of themselves in the little picture. It's a little
okay, yeah, I
2D.
see what you're saying.
I don't know. It just looked very elementary to me, but
Okay.
that's doesn't really matter, I guess.
We'll have to see
Nitpicking.
what we think when we actually play it.
Yeah, it's
It could be a
different
totally
when you're
different
playing
experience.
it. I didn't know I was gonna like Arc Raiders when I saw it, and then I played it and I loved it.
That's what I don't understand is because you guys can sit here and say that Marathon looks like slop or the art style looks like shit. Let's not act like Arc Raiders is anything groundbreaking when it comes to visuals. I think it looks cool.
I think
it looks
it
basic to me.
it
I don't
looks-
think there's anything.
It looks like for what it does, it looks good, but it doesn't do anything new.
right.
It's just a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
But it looks good, and the weather effects look good. I don't know. It's but I know what you're saying. It's not super original.
It's
or
not
new.
anything that you. When you saw Arc Raiders, I'm pretty sure people were saying Arc Raiders was going to fail when they announced that. When you saw Arc Raiders, I don't think there was a lot of the art style that made you think this is totally different. It
Right.
just
That
seems like
wasn't
another
the-
game with I'm not saying the art style is bad by any means, but I don't think.
I think it's good. The environments are very detailed and stuff. The lighting is good. There's nothing bad about it, but it's not Marathon is out there,
Yeah, it's
different, fresh.
Yeah.
That's not always a good thing, but I think with Marathon, it's a good thing.
I think it could work.
yeah.
I think.
I think a lot of people are drawing the Marathon to Concord thing with because Marathon has a lot of color in it. And that people are just very adverse to that right now. Things that are very colorful for some reason.
yeah.
People, maybe it's just the people that like Call of Duty and Battlefield, war games. I don't know. I'm just trying to take a guess. then again, you guys like fucking colored jerseys on your football teams, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Daytona 500s today. I love those paint schemes that are on them fucking cars. Alex, that's for you. It's been a while since I talked about NASCAR. I'm excited for today.
That's your guys' thing. I don't know what any of that means.
Daytona 500, baby. Yeah, marathon playtest is in a couple weeks. We'll check it out. I'm sure we'll give our review, our first impressions, pros and cons when that time comes, and we'll ask you guys about it as well. But I'm excited from everything I saw in the playtest. It seemed like people were giving Peanut some shit. Like his chat was just like kind of giving him shit, saying it look, and he was just like, "I had fun, fuck you." Like I genuinely enjoyed it. Like I thought it was cool.
I saw him say he liked it, that it felt very snappy. Mm-hmm. Like he was like, "I'm not dying 14 seconds around corners like I do in Arc Raiders, like from desync and shit." And I think that's something people are really underestimating is Bungie's gunplay and movement like formula. I mean, it feels good to play, dude. Like anyone who's played Destiny knows this.
Yeah.
Like it feels really good to play.
Mm-hmm. It's going to feel different. And that's the thing. Like Arc Raiders will have its thing going on, its whole persona, its player base, and what you expect playing with that. And I think Marathon's going to be its own thing. The only comparison will be their extraction shooters.
Yeah.
So people will always forever link them because of that.
Yeah.
Even though I think they're going to be two completely different experiences.
Yeah. Like PUBG and Apex. Like they're so different. They're both battle royales, but they're so fucking different. Yeah. It's going to be the same thing.
At its core, yeah, you can say it's the same, but
and more diversity with the game styles is better.
Yeah. Do you guys want more of the same shit or do you not? Like, I don't understand some of the bitching.
You know what Arc Raiders 0.2 or 2.0?
Like you just, I don't know. It's hard to please everybody. And I think Highguard kind of figured that out. And so for those of you that don't know, I'm sure you guys know that Highguard has failed.
It's laid off a lot of their employees.
Yes.
A majority, I believe.
Wild Light, it's more like Wild Flight now because those motherfuckers are gone. Like they got rid of a lot of their staff, a lot of their dev team. So who knows? I mean, they released that roadmap.
Yeah.
Who knows how much of it is actually going to get supported now?
Yeah.
Because they fired all these people. And they decided to go to Twitter and start running their mouths a little bit. And this guy named, he had the handle Joshy Poo, which should have been a
I believe his name is Josh Sobel or something.
He released a long statement, and in it were a lot of things that kind of rubbed people the wrong way, mainly kind of blaming the consumer for Highguard's failure. And he, from my knowledge, he deleted his Twitter account. I could be wrong, but I tried to look it up today, and it said user does not exist.
Yeah.
But I want to bring this up, just some of the little snippets of the shit that he was talking. So, he had said, so he apologized at length and, wanted to say this for a while, and was talking about, the anticipation leading up to the Game Awards and the future seemed bright, but then like it just instantly started getting fucking smashed.
Yeah.
And
he
he blamed gamer culture. So he said within minutes it was decided this game was dead on arrival. At launch, we received over 14K review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime. He was fully saying like this is a consumer thing and gamer culture. And he even said, like, I have the clip up right here. He says, in discussions online about Highguard, Concord, 2XKO and such, it is often pointed out by gamers that devs like to blame gamers for their failures, and that's silly. As if gamers have no power, but they do. A lot of it. I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. All products are at the whims of the consumers, and the consumers put absurd amount of effort into slandering Highguard, and it worked. People were like, yo, you're blaming the consumer, but like your shit wasn't good enough for the consumer.
Well, he's right in the fact that the consumer have power.
Right.
Our power is to play what is good. And if people are saying your game sucks, then just fucking take it on the chin and make it get a better game next time. I don't know, man. Like,
it seems like they're just...
Where else have we seen this in like any industry where it's like, I made this thing and no one buys it, so it's all of your fault.
It's their fault.
I made this new chocolate bar and no one's buying it.
Like, well, Mr. Beast, I think Mr. Beast did have a moment with Feastables, where he was kind of just like, it's so much better than Hershey's. Why aren't people liking this?
Yeah, and that's ridiculous too for him to say that. So like,
I mean, you can't. It's hard to fool.
there's no way you
consumers.
can post this and it's gonna like.
Oh, it rubbed people the wrong way.
That's what I'm saying. Like no one is gonna take this well. Like
No.
it's our fault for not playing your game. We don't enjoy
we
the
didn't like
play.
it. Well, someone had said, they were like, yo, you had a chance. You had 100K players at launch.
Yeah,
And you lost it so fast
true.
because the consumer didn't like it.
it's true.
That's
People
the
tried
rea-
it.
People did try. You had an opportunity.
It wasn't just a thing where everyone hated and didn't try it. Like
Yeah.
people try it. We tried it.
And I saw you. I think you had texted me where, what's his name, Jeff Geoff or whatever.
Jeff,
like
yeah.
he had like tweeted about it, and I was like,
I'll read it right now.
yeah,
Shit cracked me up.
it cracked me up because this is kind of mostly his fault.
Yeah, I don't know what his goal was with this tweet, but Jeff Keighley, the one who decided to put the trailer for High Guard at the end of the Game Awards show, because he liked it so much. Originally, they were not going to do that trailer at the
Right.
Game Awards show. They were going to shadow drop it like Apex, I believe. He said on Twitter, a large part of the Wildlight Entertainment team that worked on High Guard has been laid off just 16 days after release. An unfortunate, brutal, and sad outcome for a game I enjoyed in early playtests. This is like, I'm trying to figure out what his goal is with this tweet. Like, is he trying to kind of say, hey, yo, like,
Y'all fucked up.
this wasn't my fault?
Well, it definitely. I mean, I think he started the ball rolling on this.
An unfortunate, brutal, and sad outcome.
That
Like,
he played a
he's
part
like
in.
shedding any participation of like,
That I think I've mentioned this before on just like first impressions. That was people's first impression. It rubbed people the wrong way, and it was very hard for them to come back with it.
Yeah.
And people did try. There was 100K people that tried it at launch, and you know, I do agree with the whole review bombing thing. That was corny for people to do.
yeah, it definitely was. There was a lot of hate that was just like bandwagoning.
But if your game was good,
Yeah,
undeniably,
survive.
unarguably good, it would survive.
Yep.
Right now, it's that gray area. There are some people that do enjoy it. They did add some things. They've, responded to player feedback well, but there are a lot of people that don't enjoy it.
A lot of people.
That's true because they stop playing your game in an hour. So
It's just, dude, there's just better options right now. Like
There are.
that's all there is to it.
There
Like
are.
Ark is popping, Deadlock is popping, fucking Marathon's about to come out. Like who's gonna? I mean, people still love Apex, PUBG, Counter-Strike. Like all these games are so high quality that like when you drop something in this live service like shooter genre, it has to be fucking amazing, or people aren't gonna stop playing what they have already invested in.
right.
That's all there is to it.
It's tough because like I get from like a creator perspective, like he's trying to defend his shit, right? Like that is their baby, that's their pride and joy that they put a lot of time in. So it probably does hurt them that it failed and was received this well. But to seem like you're making excuses or putting the blame on other people, that's some bitch made shit.
Yeah, this is just not. This is zero
This
accountability.
wasn't the way to go about it.
No.
And this is just reflective of their whole marketing thing as a
Yes.
whole in general. Like,
Not our fault.
not our fault.
This game fucking rocks.
Yeah, like they just missed. They were tone deaf. It seems like
Yeah.
to me on like the community, and then to
people-
come out like this is just a bad look. And there's no.
People can
way to go
feel
back.
it too, like the zero accountability, like in this tweet and the longer thing. He had posted like an article or
Oh
something.
yeah, it was lengthy.
He was one of the people who got let go, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I read that whole thing. There was one part that was like interesting to me because he basically said thanks to all these people for like being supportive, la di da di da, like, and it was just a bunch of quotes saying like, if this game fails, I'll be super surprised. This game's like super good. All these like quotes that he had from his friends or whatever. Like
Yeah.
this is going to be the next big thing. And I was like, these people failed you because they didn't give you constructive criticism.
Right.
They all just gaslit you into saying the game was perfect and like just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like if this is the thing we were saying, like there was probably just too many yes men in that studio and their playtesters. Like you got to have people shit on your game, man. Like to make it better when you're doing these early playtests.
Yeah, and I think they did get. It's tough because they did respond to player feedback with the whole 5v5 thing, but it was just too little, too late. In my opinion. Like again, this is.
And
like
I'm
the
talking
whole
more
team.
about like core things of the
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
not just changing like the game mode to 3v3 to 5v5, but like
I still think they
even
fucked
things
up.
down to like art style.
Right. I
Like
just
deep
think they
things.
definitely fucked up with not focusing on a specific element. They tried to blend so many things to try to hit every market, I feel like, and it just ended up being a melting pot of shit. I don't know.
It just wasn't fun to me.
It sucks.
It really wasn't that complicated when I played it. I was like, I get it. It's just not as fun as Deadlock.
I will say, you know, when they released Ranked, we had talked about it. I was like, oh, maybe we should give it an honest shot. I will say, like, reading this, I was like, nah, I'm good now.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. I genuinely, like, you got rid of your dev team. You know, that kind of sucks in and of itself. And I know the game's not going to be supported, so why would I jump back into it? But then, like, seeing this, too, I was just like, I don't want to play this game.
Exactly. And that's the effect, like, this has, not taking accountability. Instead of saying, like, you guys were right.
Yeah.
Like, we'll try to make the game as good as we can from here with all your feedback. Like, we missed the mark. Like, that would have went way farther than this. Players do have power. You guys just fucking hated it.
It definitely seems, I can see what you're saying with the yes men, because I've said, like, this game could have benefited from more playtesting.
Yes.
It seems like they could have pushed
this
back.
This is one of the ones where they should have.
It seems like they were gaslit by yes men to seem like, oh, this game's ready, it's going to be the next big thing, and they did it, and then they were like, what do you mean you don't like it?
That's what he said in the article that was so confusing to me. He was like, thank you to all these people that gaslit me. Like, he didn't say that, but that's how it read. Thank you all these people that supported me blindly.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. I don't think he had malicious intentions behind his post, but like how it was perceived was definitely negative.
Yeah, I could see the holes in what happened in that studio.
Before we get too far away from it, I wanted to read some things that I saw about Arc Raiders, and just we can do an agree disagree kind of thing with it.
Okay.
So I saw a post on Twitter, and this guy had said, Arc Raiders will die if they don't. And he listed off a bunch of things. So I'm going to read them one by one, and you tell me if
Arc Raiders will die if they don't do these things.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first one, reduce the amount of teams that spawn. I disagree. With that. I think more players is better.
I think that's minor too. Yeah. Like, either way.
Arc Raiders will die if they don't remove late spawns.
Disagree. It won't die. Like, come on.
I think they could tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a perfect system right now, but I don't think that's like the thing that would kill Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders will die if they don't reduce aggression-based matchmaking. I agree with this.
I'll say, I'll agree. Die is drastic, but I'm just going to think about it as like, it'll be bad for the game.
I think, I don't like to use the term die when it comes to like games, because that's thrown around so much. I will say, if they don't reduce the aggression-based matchmaking, we talked about it, like, it doesn't really give you any new experiences in the game, because you know what to expect, because that predictability or unpredictability is impacted. So
it's getting bland, bro. For the people, even the people that like it, it's getting bland.
Arc Raiders will die if they don't make money useful. I feel like money is...
I agree with that.
I disagree. I feel like money is most useful. Like, you literally need fucking so much space dollars to get skill points. Like, I feel like money is very useful.
Yes, but...
I don't understand that argument. So maybe I'm missing something.
I'm conflating it with like having more items or things to use money on. Because I personally don't use money. Like, you don't really ever buy stuff with the money. You just craft it with all the stuff you get. I mean, I can count on one hand the times I've actually bought something from the traders, like shield chargers, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Like a couple times. So like, it almost feels like you're just getting it up for the expedition, but it doesn't feel like you like use it throughout like the whole ride in a way. Because like the crafting is just so good that the money just takes a backseat, and it's just a number that's going up in front of you. But like the actual purpose of the money isn't crazy.
Arc Raiders will die if they don't remove flares.
Disagree.
That's stupid. I think that's part of the appeal of Arc Raiders.
I like the flares.
I think it's cool. Yeah. You're like, oh, let's go. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
Why would you remove that? I think
that's one of the. I feel like that's one of the, like, the coolest things about the game. Like, when I saw people die and flares shoot up, I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Even just how it looks, and like if you're in a room, it like lights up the room. There's like a red glow against the wall. It's like,
cool. It is pretty neat. I like that. Arc Raiders will die if they don't buff movement.
Disagree.
I don't think it needs movement.
It's fine. The game is fine.
I don't think
Movement and
you need
shooting's good.
YY claw, slide cancel, shit. Like, I don't think you need that. Arc Raiders will die if they don't nerf utility. I guess this means like grenades and shit, which they've already done.
I mean, once again, it's not going to die, but I can see them nerfing. I still feel like nades are kind of crazy good.
Yeah.
Like, just explosions in general are kind of crazy good.
That's really the only utility. Like, zip lines aren't fucking crazy broken.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to
hatch
think of what
keys
he
aren't-
means. Like, maybe like jolt mines at the top of a zip are kind of impregnable, but like, that's kind of the point of it. Is to block off pathways. Yeah, actually, I disagree in the end of it.
Arc Raiders will die if they don't remove free kits from certain modes.
I mean, I agree.
I
It's
think
bad.
I think this could,
We talked about this quite a bit. Like,
especially if you do like more map events and shit like that. Like, the free kit thing could definitely become a pretty big issue.
Yeah.
People could get tired of that pretty quickly, I think. And then the last one, Arc Raiders will die if they don't fix glitches quicker.
I'll agree with that.
I agree with that.
I mean, from what
People
I've
will
heard in the
get
last
tired of
week,
your
it's been
shit.
fucking tough.
People will get tired of the same shit, especially if it's impacting their game experience, right? Like,
Yeah.
if they're getting killed by bullshit, or if, something happens and their stash is gone away. Like, people
yeah,
get
people
tired
don't
of
like
that shit, man. They're gonna be like, fuck this. I put all this time into it. Like,
Yeah,
you
don't
see it with
waste
other
people's
games.
time.
People get tired of the shit. So, yeah. That was,
I mean, I felt that like when Warzone had a lot of problems with glitches, like back to back, I was like, why am I giving my time to this fucking game that they don't even fix? Like, it's pissing me off.
yeah.
I'm wasting
Apex was
time
like
on
that
this.
with me too. I'm like,
And
why?
I stopped playing it. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I think that was like the original reason I switched like permanently. Like the first time I switched to Apex from Warzone was there was just a bunch of shit going on like that. Stim glitches, like the DMR was just super
was a
fucking good
two-shot.
for like a month
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, dude.
I was like, what are we playing, dude?
Yeah.
Like, this is so dog shit.
I don't know.
So yeah, that's a problem when they don't fix stuff.
I don't know. I think I'm in the minority right now because Arc Raiders still has a pretty fucking impressive player count.
Yeah, it's still good, doing good.
I'm just not having the same fun I did.
If I never play Arc Raiders again, I'll be happy having played it. I have 300 hours
It was
on
a
it.
good
Like,
game. It was fucking
It was fun. It was a
still,
great game.
I still like it. I'm like bored with it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'm just bored.
I'll come back when they do the Emperor or the new map.
Yeah,
Maybe
new
before
stuff,
that.
like I'll
but
try it out, but
I'm not like jonesing to play it anymore.
nope. We're Deadlock boys.
Yeah.
Speaking of Deadlock, all the heroes have been released.
Yep.
I've been playing a fuck ton of Rem. I've been playing a lot of Celeste too. I think some of them probably a little overtuned at the moment, but
Yeah.
we see that they're going to
they
balance
kind of
it.
do that for all new heroes in MOBAs. This is one thing they've always done, and like even in Dota and League, when they release a new hero, they're usually overpowered.
Yeah.
And I feel like they do this on purpose to get people to try the character and maybe to sell skins and bundles when that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like it is in League. They always bring out a big bundle as soon as the hero comes out. Like if the hero is good, you're going to want to buy it. But if you're never going to play the hero because they're dog shit, you're not going to spend money on those skins. That was a thing in Apex too. Like
Yeah.
that's a thing with Warzone guns that come out.
A new hero.
The
comes
Mac 10
they're
is out
broken.
with
Yep.
skins. Like
They're broken. They want to sell. That's one thing I hope
100%.
never comes to Deadlock. I hope they don't do hero skins just because I don't want them to be focused on it.
they're doing hero skins. 100%.
I know
bro.
they're going to.
Are you crazy?
Instead of hero skins, because I like the art style at its
know what
base
you're saying,
already,
though. Yeah.
maybe do animation changes. Like you can buy like a haze alt, you can change how the animation looks, or keep the skin the same because I just like the art
I know.
style so much.
It is nice right now. The game feels so pure. Like you
it really
just you
does.
pick the character and that's what your character is. You can't change the skin to like look exactly like another character.
Right.
Like that does bother me. They're
Like,
also
imagine
unique
Dynamo
looking
hops
too.
in there, and Dynamo bought a change for his animation, and it's something unique. It's still Dynamo. You can tell it's Dynamo
Yeah.
because his skin is still the same, but the animation around it has changed. And
I-
that way, you get some customization, but it doesn't really promote this
Yeah.
super microtransaction-y.
I hope they do something new with the way that the skins are. Like, if they just do the normal standard battle pass, that's cool. But like, I feel like we're due for something new at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very least, I'll be fine if they just like have a store and like you buy a skin for what it is. Like that, I'd even prefer that over like
I've always said that games and devs could really just capitalize on just giving very bare bones customization to players, in the sense that like you see it with the settings with Marvel Rivals, Deadlock, like you can change your reticles, how they look. You see it in Arc Raiders. You can change the opacity, the color. Just give us like a hue and saturation slider for base skins, different elements of the base skin, and let the player just change them how they want. If I want my Mina to have a blue dress with a fucking pink umbrella, like I can just change the hue slider. That way it's like...
How would they monetize that though?
I don't think they need to, honestly.
Do you think Deadlock's going to cost money? Or is it going to be free to play?
Ooh. Damn, I didn't
think about this. Am I going to have like 1,000 hours on Deadlock and then it comes out and I have to buy it?
I would buy it.
I mean, I would buy it 100%, but like that's just funny to think about.
Is it going to be... Yeah, I haven't really considered that. They're going to sell stuff. Like I
think it'll be free to play.
They're going to sell stuff. I know they're going to. This is just me like liking the art style so much. I just don't want them to mess with it.
They have to make money. Like, as much as I love to think about a world where you can just customize your character, like what you're saying with like a hue slider, like Halo Reach style, where you can just pick colors of like different armors and like maybe they'd have like 4 different areas of the character. You could change that color.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Like with Celeste, it could be like her hair and her skirt and then like whatever. But her fucking they wouldn't make money off that. That's the thing.
Yeah. And it all comes down to money. I mean, the game is fucking great. It's been weird recently with the matchmaking. Something changed around the time Silver came out, in my opinion. But
yeah, a lot of new players we're seeing, and I think though, like, so if you don't know, in Deadlock right now, there's no ranked, but you have like a skill rating that's in their rank system that only you can see. But like it doesn't seem to be matching you up with people in that rank, because sometimes you'll have people on your team that are just feel like they're brand new players,
and they'll literally tell you like, "Oh, I just started playing."
Exactly. Like I just started playing,
and it's very noticeable.
You're like, "What? I'm like 8 ranks up from the beginning. How are you in my game?"
There is a very big skill gap. So these new players, it's very easy to like notice them.
Yeah,
and we've been dealing with it a lot. Like there was a lot of times, a lot of these games, you can come back from. Like if you're down early, you can come back. We've had games that have lasted an hour long, and you know, a couple months ago that was pretty frequent, where like games were like very competitive and even. Right now, there's more of the whole kind of like Marvel Rivals snowballing, where it's like roll or get rolled.
Yeah,
that seems more apparent. We've had close games here and there, but I think it's partly because of the influx of new players. People they may have put it down for quite some time and picked it back up. I mean, it's getting a lot of attention now. I'm seeing videos on it all over the place. The player count for an invite-only beta is over 100,000 people. Like, it's
Overwatch players are playing it. Fucking League players, like.
I just think, and I know, like, I played with a couple buddies that are new to it, and one of them was like, this ain't for me. Like he was really struggling, just like the flow of the game. And it's not casual friendly, but it is rewarding to learn. And I kept telling them that. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, just like stick with it. Like you'll learn the game. It's a lot to learn. Trust me. Like when I first played, I was like, I fucking suck at this game.
Yeah.
But he had the same mindset that I did, where it was like the next day I woke up and I was thinking about the game. Like he texted me the next morning. He was like, "I'm going to give it another shot. Like I think it's a good game." Like he wanted to learn it. Yeah, he wanted to learn it, and I think a lot of casuals will have that experience when they get into Deadlock.
I think it'll be a lot easier for people to pick up that have played MOBAs. Mm-hmm. That's really the biggest thing I see, is just not understanding the flow and purpose of MOBAs, like getting your money up, itemizing. Like it's just so different, because when you go into a game with a hero and abilities, you just want to like kill the other players. Mm-hmm. Like that's the only thing you can think about. That's not always the best thing to do. So like that's part of the main like skill floor, is just that understanding. And then like the macro of like the map and the lanes.
Yeah, I think the new players are struggling with the macro pretty heavily, because you see them chasing kills a lot. Like you'll see there'll be like 2 people protecting a walker against someone on the enemy team in yellow lane. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's a fight going on there, I'm going to go. And then they're chasing that person for like 3 minutes and not realizing over on blue that you're getting out macroed. I feel like people, you have to like shift your way of thinking, because it's definitely MOBA first.
Yeah.
But they're killing it. I'm having fun. It's all I can fucking think about. I love the new heroes, except
Yeah.
when I'm playing against super fed ones. Like
I know.
Silver can
That's
fucking
part of
fuck off
MOBAs.
sometimes. Yeah.
That's the thing that differentiates like MOBAs from hero shooters
Yeah.
is you can't. In hero shooters, you're always the same power level.
Right.
You don't have like you're not super
Way to
rich with like
scale
crazy
up kinda
items.
thing. Yeah.
And so it's kind of
Well,
interesting.
and that's the thing. Like a lot of the guys that I've been playing with that are new to it, they're like, the snowballing is crazy. Like, and I was like, it's not that this character is overtuned.
Yeah.
Because anyone
It can happen.
can
to anyone.
snowball.
Yeah.
Like Drifter can be super fucking fed.
Yeah.
Like Calico can be super fucking, like anyone can be fed
Fucking
at any
viscous, like
moment.
anyone.
Yeah. Like it's just the macro and the game flow itself that dictates that. Like it's not that the character themselves
Yeah.
are fucking crazy. It's just what you do in the game that makes them crazy. Like if you make bad decisions, if you're getting out macroed, if this person's jungling and you're not taking their jungle or trying to starve them, like
Yeah.
they're going to get fucking fed and roll you.
Yeah, people don't understand that.
Yeah.
It's all about the souls. It's all about the cash, man. Like you're saying, like people want to chase a kill where they could get more. Like that kill, the time they spend chasing that and killing a person is not even going to be as many souls as like 2 waves of creeps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
That's very hard to understand for people. Like they just want to kill the other players.
Yeah, the game is just it's mental gymnastics of like
Yeah.
what to do, when to do it, what prioritizing certain things, like your build, pushing lanes, the micro, the macro. Like that's what I like about it so much, is it just feeds my brain nonstop with like, I always have to think about what I should be doing next.
Have we done a community question of what game has the highest like
Skill gap.
Yeah. We did that, right?
I think we have. We have to go back in the archives.
We got to go back and discuss that because Deadlock has entered the chat.
Deadlock
Because
has
there's
entered the
already
chat.
people like the main things I see are like Rocket League and League of Legends.
Oh, I forgot about Rocket
But
League.
Deadlock, I was thinking about this. Deadlock, you have to do everything you do in League with the macro, but you also have to fucking aim
Third person
and
shooter, yeah.
and fucking use movement. Which League there's movement in like the 2D, POV, but it's not the same. You're not aiming in a 3D space like you are in Deadlock, while doing all the macro. Like so, dude, Deadlock's it could be up there. And the movement's crazy too. There's a lot of movement tech. Like it might be like the highest skill gap.
Let's
game.
get in there, dude.
Yeah.
Because I notice it like just playing the game. I'm like, God damn.
You can just always get better. Like
Yeah.
you're never like good.
No.
It's crazy.
and you're always going to go up against somebody that's just better than you.
Yeah.
Like it happens, man. Especially if your team's dog shit and they get fed. But Valve is behind Deadlock. Mm-hmm. Valve is also doing this new little gadget. I saw a video on this, and the reception is crazy. Everybody's just like, if Valve is doing this, like they're like,
It's gonna be good.
they're like,
Windows
Valve
gaming
is
in
doing a
20
monopoly. I support
years. So Valve just broke the rules of computing. I mean, they did something no one else in the industry has ever pulled off. It's not about a cool headset or a cool console. They made a standalone VR headset that runs actual Windows x86 PC games on an ARM processor on Linux without a PC. Pause and let that sink in. This thing, the Steam Frame, it's
Steam
taking
Frame is what
full
it's called.
Windows games that were
So
built
it's a VR
only
headset
for x86
that runs
processors and
PC
running
games.
them locally using SteamOS, Proton, and Valve's new translation layer called the FEX. Let me be very clear. No one has ever done this. Not Meta, not Apple, not Microsoft, nobody.
Just
This
Valve.
isn't just a headset. This is a jailbreak from reality right now. And then Valve didn't stop there. They also built a dedicated 6 gigahertz wireless link that beams your PC library to your headset with near wired latency. We're talking 10 to 20 milliseconds for full PC VR streaming. Then they added foveated streaming so the headset blasts full quality exactly where your eyes are looking and saves bandwidth everywhere else, and you never see it adjusting. Your brain just thinks it's perfect. So now the Steam Frame can run Windows x86 games natively on an ARM processor, stream your entire PC library wirelessly, run Android VR apps, and act like a massive virtual display, all with SteamOS sitting
This is
on
fucking
top
nuts,
like
dude.
nothing insane is just happening right now. Valve also announced a new Steam machine, a living room SteamOS PC that finally gives you a console-style
This thing
Steam
is
computer.
underwhelming to me. That thing, not the headset. The Steam box.
machine.
I don't think
those things don't interest me because
no.
But that headset is pretty. Like I mean,
I'm trying to think of like who's this guy, by the way.
I forget what his name is. We'll put his
Yeah, I just wanted to give him credit for his video.
We'll give him some credit because I saw this and like every comment on it is just like Valve is the shit. Like Valve,
They
I
do
support
stuff
this.
well,
Like,
yeah. And people love.
it's just impressive
People
that
love
they're-
the Steam library and the Linux OS that's Valve uses.
It's just impressive that companies like the big guys like Meta, Apple, Microsoft, the ones that he mentioned.
Well,
they-
what does Meta use like in their Quest?
Not what this is.
Is it Windows? Like it's not a. I don't know what it is.
Neither do I.
Because I'm trying to understand the parallel between like having Steam and Linux running on your headset and whatever Meta does. Because Meta is fully wireless, or the Quest.
And I'm telling you, to do a little bit of a callback, you see shit like this, and you tell me that some kind of VR game
Isn't going
to be game of the year in
What's-
the next 5 years. Like I'm telling you, man, like I really think this is the way. I could see myself getting this shit playing single player games. I could see myself getting this and playing fucking Deadlock. Like
My thing is like, I don't know. I'm probably the minority, but I don't like having a headset on my head to play video games.
I mean, I don't even like headphones. Like I have earplugs because I just hate the pressure on my
That's
head.
like, I'm never going to play a multiplayer game on one of these.
You say that.
I mean, I probably will in like 10 years when you just sit there and it like takes over your whole fucking body and just, you can just control it with your mind and you don't even have to move your fingers. Like, okay. And then, you know, if you're playing Deadlock with your brain, like,
Just going crazy, dude.
but I don't know, man. That's so hard to think about because then you don't have a mechanical devices you're using. So like, what is the skill gap if just your thoughts are just controlling your gameplay?
Your brain is your
Like,
skill gap.
that's
bro.
the only thing, your decisions.
It's tough, man. I feel like with this kind of technology, I feel like everyone wants to be the first, but no one has really identified the right time for it.
yeah.
At some point, this shit's gonna boom.
There's
There's
gotta
been
be
attempts, but like when does the consumer?
when is there a game that blows up that makes you want to buy this?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to be a part of that.
They're tiptoeing
That hasn't
around it
happened
and
yet.
they're throwing darts at the dartboard and they're narrowly missing. And at some point, someone's going to hit a bullseye with one of these things, and it's
Yeah.
going to just pop. It's just who's going to be the first one to do
It's
it.
got to be a game that has. It could be a game like Arc Raiders where there's like an objective and a world, but it's also like a social thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best route for VR. Is like the proximity chat on VR games is hilarious.
It's Ready Player One shit, dude. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
it's
When you
gotta
can
be
make-
something like that.
When you can make real world currency on some shit, like that's where it'll boom. But yeah, it's
know, man. I
impressive
feel
to
like-
just see what Valve does, man. They're just,
That is exciting because it's Valve.
I fucks with Valve.
My brother and I were talking about this headset actually when they first revealed it because they revealed it like when they revealed the Steam box, I think.
Yeah.
Steam Frame, is that what it's called? Steam
Yeah,
Frame.
Steam Frame. Yep.
Yeah, and like I would love to play single player games on it, but I just don't know if I would enjoy playing multiplayer games on it. Like I've played some on the Quest 3. They're fun. Like there's a game that's like basically a copy of Counter-Strike on VR, and it's fun. Like you like lean around corners and shit, you shoot each other. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Onward or something.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was cool. But it was like I'd play for like half an hour, and I'd be like, okay, like
I'm good
this,
now.
yeah, like I didn't want to grind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like also just the visual. Like some people when they put on a VR headset, they don't like how it makes them feel, and they need to get rid of that, whatever that is, with people's perception. Because I feel like that's a big thing with getting into VR. Like if you put on a headset and it doesn't make you feel good, like that's not good for your product. And I don't know if there's a way around that. Maybe it's just a POV.
It's also
of
probably
the
not
lens.
good for your fucking brain for something that
yeah,
powerful to just be that close to all your
Definitely
fucking
not.
orifice. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean,
But they are getting to a that one doesn't look crazy small, but there's some that like high end ones that you can already buy for like thousands of dollars that are fucking insane, that are like this fucking small. That like they're like super light.
yeah.
God, I wish I could remember the name of the one that's like really
That's
big.
the direction they have to go with it.
Yeah.
Because it can't be uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got to be able to just go
Yeah, just
and you're in there.
as
yeah.
easy as putting a fucking regular pair of reading glasses on or some shit.
But yeah, that is cool. I
is
mean,
cool.
I'm sure the price range is going to be fucking insane. That's also another thing that's going to keep it from the mass population.
Yeah.
But-
Oh man. What else we got? So Apex was getting a bunch of shit because they made some crazy rank changes that no one liked.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They've reverted it since then, but they also released something that I didn't know was in the works. They're doing Apex Legends 2. I don't know if this is like an official thing, but they released the roadmap for what they plan on doing for the next 5 seasons.
They said they're making Apex Legends 2.
The roadmap
officially?
itself has Apex Legends 2, but it's the current game and the changes that they're making to it.
Okay, so it's not a full new game. It's
yeah.
going to be like a big update.
It's like a 2.0 kind of thing.
Right.
So this season, they have already done a lot of things. Next season, there'll be a new Skirmisher Legend, Respawn Evolution update, Mobility and Quality of Life map updates, Season 30, which is in August of this year, Legend rework for the Recon class, Weapon and Looting overhaul, World's Edge competitive update, Season 3, which is 31 in November, Legend rework, new akimbo weapon, Battle Royale mode update, and then Season 32, which starts next year, new Legend, Legend class overhaul, major map update. So it seems like they're tweaking a lot of things with how this game is played.
they do that so often.
They do.
It's crazy.
They do. I mean, the Legend
I've never seen a Battle Royale
classes-
just change their game completely like every year.
Yeah, the Legend classes that they
They just
introduced,
changed that shit.
Yeah,
Like 6 months ago.
It's
Or maybe it was like a year ago now, but
but I give kudos to them for trying to keep the game fresh.
yeah.
Because they are trying new things to make a new experience for people. Who knows if it'll be good or bad?
I always think about what's their end goal with like Apex. Do they want it to just go forever or however long people will be interested?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the goal.
yeah.
Or is it just a monetization thing to fund their real
Fund
project,
something else.
whatever their next game is?
Titanfall 3.
Yeah, like it's already successful, so they're like, well, let's just keep this going, keep people interested.
It's possible.
But like, is that their main game still?
Yeah. In 10 years, are we still going to be playing Apex Legends?
Right.
Like, where's the end game? When does it end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just play Apex your whole life.
I don't know. I mean, there's people that still play.
Imperial Hal. I mean, you can, but
You
that's
could.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
it's like, yeah, I'm a gamer. What games do you play? Apex. What else? Now it's been
Did you
20
see
years
all-
and I've been playing
So-
Apex. like,
so for those of y'all that don't know, there was a video of, we were talking about Arc Raiders. It was a community comment that I think someone responded, but they were like, you know, Arc Raiders will be like Fortnite, Marathon will be like Apex Legends, where the people that play it know it's the best. And like some Arc Raiders account took our video and like posted it on Twitter, and so many people were like, "What the fuck are they talking about? Apex is blah blah." And it's like, that's what we're talking about. People that play Apex just know it's the best battle royale.
yeah.
Like there is no hiding it. Like, you know, at its core, competitively, mechanically,
yeah.
art, it's the best
good.
battle royale.
Yeah.
And
It
if you
feels
don't
the
know,
best to
you don't
play.
know. Like
Yeah.
we can't explain it to you if
It's
you
on you.
Yeah, that's on you. But we were getting so many comments like, these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And it's like,
Yeah.
if you know, you know, bro.
But we also got a lot that were like, yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
Like mostly.
The people that
We always
play
get
it.
both.
Yeah, we always get
It's
both.
just hilarious.
It's funny. Our comments always crack us up.
What was I going to say about Apex? But yeah, like I've seen people say this too about live service games, how they just don't like their existence because like the goal of them is just to keep you on this one game and like
Forever.
monetize it. Where like when we were growing up, we would switch new games like 4 times a year.
Yeah.
Like we would never just sit on the, I mean, the start of it kind of was like Counter-Strike and Halo and like Call of Duty, but Call of Duties came out every year, but like Counter-Strike was like kind of the start of that, StarCraft, but like really you would play a game, you would rent a new game at Blockbuster or whatever. You'd like play new games all the time, but
Yeah.
now it's like
You stay
like
10
half
toes
of
down on
gamers
one
now
game.
are like one game and then that's their whole personality.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing it with like every fucking live service game. Like there's already Deadlock people like this. Like you just know they're going to be playing Deadlock for 10
for
years.
the rest of their life.
It's
Yeah.
very interesting. Of
It
like,
is. They don't try. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's such a weird thing because
Yeah.
there is so much.
then
to
they get
play right
offended if like people don't like their game. Like we see it in our marathon videos with the Arc Raiders lovers.
Yeah.
They're like 10 toes down, standing there like SpongeBob with his fucking squeakers on the floor. Like Arc Raiders is never going to be, Marathon is never going to be anything compared to Arc Raiders. It's dog shit. we hate neon colors.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe it's just a narrative on like the way humans just like being in a tribe, and it's just in video game form.
They don't. I feel like it's just people just don't have the bandwidth to consume as much.
Yeah, they want to get good at one thing and then just be like,
because like think about it, when we were kids, man, we were watching Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
right.
Now it's like, now that comparison would be like, I'm only watching Rugrats. And
Right.
everything else fucking sucks. But you got great shit out there. Dexter Labs out there. Rocket
I
Power.
fucking hated Rugrats, bro.
What?
I hated that show.
How?
It never clicked with me.
Dude, it's great.
It's just baby like I hated the intro song. Do, 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 do. I did used to play that on piano though.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
I'm saying
I know what
like
you're
there's so
saying,
many
yeah.
good things out
you
there.
would watch everything.
You can like, it's just like music. Like there's so many
Yeah.
great music. Like you can listen to a whole bunch of shit. You can play a whole bunch of shit.
It's just-
it doesn't make you more cool if you stay 10 toes down on one game. Like
Right, but it's to the point now where it's so normalized that like seeing Imperial Hal play like a new game is like weird
you're like,
because
what
it's
the
like
fuck?
no, you're an Apex Legends player. Stop.
Yeah,
like
don't
you
do
can't
that.
play Marathon.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. There was a sponsored stream of him playing some game. I don't remember what it was, but it was just weird. I was like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I mean, it happens now with, Tim got so much shit when he played High Guard that he was like, I feel like I have to play Marvel Rivals. Peanut gets it anytime he
Is that
plays
his
Star
like game now?
Rivals?
Like that's what he's known
basically.
for?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
What was his original game? Warzone?
Yeah.
Okay. And PUBG before that.
PUBG,
Yeah.
shit like that. I'm sure he dabbled in Fortnite.
Right.
But like when Rivals took off, he was playing that heavily, and all of his people were like, we want to see you play this. We want to see you play this. And then when he would like journey off and play something else, they were like, go back to Rivals. And when he was playing High Guard, he was like, I'm having fun on this game, but like my chat is basically telling me they want me back on Rivals, so I feel like I have to play that.
Damn, that's sad.
I heard Rivals is kind of in a bad state right now. I've seen a lot of people being like, this
Especially
game is,
because Overwatch is like pumping right now.
yeah,
Doing
pumping.
great.
But a lot of people are just like, Rivals is genuinely like tilting me right now. I don't want to play it. They
I
have a
mean,
new
I
hero.
understand. I felt like that
Yeah,
like pretty quickly.
they got a new hero, Elsa Bloodstone. It's a DPS.
She looks cool. I watched her little video. She reminds me of that fucking girl with the long rifle from Overwatch. What's her name? Can't remember.
I
Similar character.
get-
Ash, maybe?
Yeah, Ash. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's you can play other things.
Yeah.
There's so
and-
much to play. I wish I.
I mean, we're hypocrites too because we're like no lifing Deadlock right now. and
But
we'll
it's
do it
hard.
with
I told you the
Marathon.
only thing I don't like about Deadlock is the length of the games.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you're playing Deadlock, you want to keep playing Deadlock, but the reality of it is a game could take a fucking hour.
Yeah, you
So
can
it's
only
like
get
how-
a couple games in a day.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, there's my time right there to play games. It's not like Arc Raiders where I can play
Yeah.
20 different matches in 2 hours.
Right,
Like,
right.
Deadlock is like you kind of know what you like. Even the short shit.
That is the worst thing about
28
it.
Minutes. That's the worst part because it's
Yeah.
like I want to play this game more, but
That's what I miss.
realistically-
That's what I miss about arena shooters, dude. Like playing Halo and stuff because the games are like
run,
10 minutes.
Just run.
Yeah, it's like damn, I just played like 20 games.
Yeah.
That was kind of nice. Plus, when you don't have a lot of time, you have like time for 1 or 2 games because you have something to do. You could still do it.
Yeah.
Now it's like shit. I don't have 40 minutes to spare. I can't play one more game of Deadlock because I have to go
Or
pick up
like,
my kid.
We start a game and we're like 5 minutes into laning, and
Yeah.
Judah joins up and he's like,
Yeah.
like we can't leave, and
And then I'm like, we don't have time for another game after this.
it's
so
literally like,
Sorry,
we'll be
bro.
out of this game in 35 minutes. Like it's
Yeah.
tough to like coordinate those things.
Yeah.
So it's almost like we got to be like, yo, we're about to hop on. Like,
Yeah.
get on.
We need to
kind
set
of
a
thing.
schedule.
Yeah, we need to set a fucking Deadlock schedule. But I think that's just a sign of how good the game is, because even though it's a time commitment, like you
still
do
wanna
want
do
to
it.
play it
Yeah.
more, and you are like fully engaged the entire game.
Yeah, I advise you if you have young like babies and kids, do not play a MOBA because like Deadlock or League because you can't get up for a long ass time.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah, like it's not going to be good for your kids. Don't do it.
I hear
Play single player games
I hear
where you
your
can pause
son.
them.
I hear your son come in. And he's like, "Are you playing Deadlock again?"
He fucking hates when I play Deadlock.
He's like, "Are you serious?" It cracks me up every time I hear it. He's like, "Son, one day you'll know. You'll understand one day."
That's
It's
so
so
funny.
fucking good.
You got anything else?
Last thing I want to say is High on Life 2 came out. I didn't even know it was in the works or that it was coming out, but it's out. I want to play it. I really enjoyed the first one. It was funny as shit.
Yeah.
I spent so much time just listening to the aliens talk.
I saw a lot of clips from High on Life. I never played it though.
It's funny as shit. It had the guy from Rick and Morty, so he was doing
Mm-hmm.
the different voices, and it was funny. I like the humor. They have so many different like Easter eggs in there that you just get lost in. This new one, I'm hearing the same thing. Like the main store is a Spencer's, so like you just go in and get lost. There's like movies rolling on the TV, kind of like how there was in the first one, that are actual movies that you can just sit there and watch the whole time, like an hour and a half. Movie.
Yeah.
But I did hear that. I think his name's Justin Roiland.
Mm-hmm.
He's not part of it. I can't confirm this, but I heard that people said like he's not part of this.
He's the one who got like canceled and shit, right?
Yeah. So, so I don't know. Maybe I hope I have time to play it. I would really like to, because it is a fun game, and like the movement, the mechanics, and everything are really cool. So it's a good story. And if I remember correctly, like the first one wasn't like a huge time suck. Like it is a relatively quick game to play. So I would like to try that. But if you guys have played High on Life 2, let me know how it compares to the first one before I waste my time. Because if it's not as funny, or if it's not as good, or if it's too much going on,
I'm sure it's
I'll wait.
probably the same, but just new.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully. And you know, Andrew played that game actually.
Really?
Which is really random because he doesn't play video games.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
Cool. Yeah. We'll be back next week. Thanks for listening, everybody. We appreciate all the support lately. I'm only going to talk about this because someone had asked me about it in the comments on YouTube. We are not monetized yet on YouTube. We are almost there. We'll probably get there by like June, hopefully. Same with Spotify, which is crazy because the requirements are like way harder, but we're actually doing really good on Spotify. So we appreciate you all there as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Keep us.
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing and want to support us, just, do all that stuff. And we appreciate it. For real.
See you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.